Hello everyone, today in Sangee's Cookery we're going to see how to prepare a puli aval or a tamarind poha. This is basically prepared using a flattened rice. Today I've used a thick poha for making this recipe. This is a very quick preparation besides being very tasty, and this is one dish which I've learned it from my mother who prepares this dish very tasty. So before we go into the preparation, if you're watching my video for the first time, I would request you all to subscribe to my channel and also click on the bell icon for further interesting recipes and notifications. I've taken 1 cup of the thick poha and 1 big lemon size of tamarind soaked in hot water, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, around half a teaspoon of red chili powder, 3 to 4 green chilies or as per your spice levels, finely chopped coriander leaves, finely chopped curry leaves, hing or the asafoetida powder around half a teaspoon, jaggery powder around 1 teaspoon, 2 tablespoons of broken cashew nuts and 2 tablespoons of the ground nuts, the prepared idli powder or the gunpowder about 2 teaspoons, salt as per taste. For seasoning, 1 teaspoon of mustard seeds and 1 teaspoon of chana dal, along with this oil required for seasoning. So I've washed the poha 2 to 3 times in the running tap water. I'll be adding the thick tamarind pulp. I'll be taking a thick extract of the tamarind by squeezing it nicely, and I'll be pouring it in this poha. Just make sure that the poha is completely immersed in the tamarind water. To this we'll be adding the chili powder, turmeric powder, and some salt and some hing as well. And you can just mix it up and keep. You can just keep this aside for about 10 minutes. By 10 minutes the entire water would have been absorbed. This is a very quick recipe, so if you just soak it and keep it in the morning itself, so for about 10 minutes, so by the time you keep all the other items ready and do the seasoning, the poha would have been soaked and it will be ready for the breakfast. So you can even add the jaggery powder while soaking the poha and mix it up and keep. Just going to heat up the pan. And today I'm adding some gingerly oil because gingerly oil always gives a very good flavor for this dish. If you don't have gingerly oil, you can use any other cooking oil. So first I'm going to fry the cashew nuts and the ground nuts. After frying this, we'll keep this separately and then we'll start the remaining process. So I'm going to first take out the fried cashews because cashews will get burnt faster. Then I'm going to fry the groundnuts for some more time. So you can also fry cashews and groundnuts separately as well. Now the groundnuts is also fried well. I'm going to take this out. So in the same oil, I'm going to add the seasonings, the mustard seeds and the chana dal. I'll also add the curry leaves and the green chilies. Some more hing. Actually, I've added the hing in the poha. So now you can see that the seasoning has got nicely fried. At this stage, we'll add the soaked poha. You can see that there's no water and the poha is soaked nicely. So I'm going to mix it up nicely. In case you have sambar powder, you can also add sambar powder while soaking the poha. That will also add flavor. But just make sure that you don't add too much of water in the poha. So finally, I'm going to add some idli powder. Turn off the gas at this stage. Mix it up nicely. And finally, I'm going to also add the fried groundnuts and the cashew nuts. Finely chopped coriander leaves. Since we have added the chili powder, turmeric powder, salt while soaking the poha, I'm not adding, but you can always check for the salt and if required, you can add more. So finally, this is optional. If you want, you can just add some grated coconut. The very tasty and yummy quick breakfast recipe, the tamarind poha or the puli aval is ready, and this can be had just like that or it can be served with coconut chutney. I hope you'll all try out this recipe, and if you like it, please share it with your friends and relatives. Have a great day.